Hey guys, it's Senile again, and I'm bringing you a deathmatch. A good deathmatch on Assassin's Creed Revelations, and I'm stressing the fact that this deathmatch was good, because about my last 10 deathmatches have featured Captain Rufenstein and his flunkies in Mont Saint Michel, jumping around on the roofs, playing Benny fucking Hill with each other, and I've just been standing there watching just bollocks happen above me, and it has not been fun. So I was glad to finally get a game that actually made sense, where, you know, players are actually trying to exercise a modicum of stealth, or just generally not playing like retards. And that makes me sound really condescending, but I don't care, because I don't even want to talk about the games I've had recently. But anyway, I'll get into the commentary as I shit my pants about this gladiator guy who I was suspicious of. But now I'm suspicious of the prostitute, so I'm going to run away and drunkenly blunder over every single NPC in town. That was deliberate, I promise you. And now I see Mr. Sherbet Man clearly twitched there, so I know which one is him. So I'm going to go over and offensive smoke bomb him. I don't give a fuck. And take a nice hidden kill. And then I can see, yeah, the blandly dressed bitch was running up there to try and get a kill. So I ran away, but she decided I'm using a perk called I can roof you from 10 million yards that you unlock by, I don't know. I have no clue what happens here. I come out and just randomly stun everything, and I have no idea how I got away with that, and then managed to kill Captain Sherbet through his sherbet bomb that he threw at me to try and block me off. And then I got out of that with a fairly decent amount of points. Not sure how many of them I deserve, but fair enough. But then I got Karma came back to chew my dick off, as the slag, as I'm calling her, the courtesan, becomes my target when she's in the middle of my blend group, and I didn't want to press X because I thought, you know, this game loves to screw me over and it would probably make me kill an NPC, so I didn't do anything, and, well, she slapped me in the face, and my lips are still rippling with the force as I speak now. But I'm going to get back in and hope I can get some kills, stuns and whatnot. And here, imported Ice 7, who I'll say now, we have a fucking battle in this game. This game is constantly filled with just me and imported Ice 7 killing and stunning each other for the duration of the game. And he came over and tried to naked stun me there, and I was not having it. And then I come round, and she's back. And fucks my shit up. And gives me that woman's horrible, horrible laugh for a taunt. I absolutely hate her laugh. Every time she laughs, I want to shove an angle grinder up her ass. But I can dream. Again, I'm moving in, I see the trickster, I don't want to be too obvious, so I act like I'm not really doing anything. Then I was going to try and stun the clown, but the clown's not after me anyway. And then I go in, and halfway through my animation, imported Ice 7 comes, and the game decides, nah, I'll let imported Ice 7 take the kill, don't worry about it. Like, you don't need points. It's not like you're not winning or anything. Yeah, it's not like you don't need to come back from behind. Yeah, you don't need your points. I'll just take you out of your animation and let you get killed. Cheers, game. Love ya. But now I see imported I7 is over there again. I'm like, you're not doing it again. You're not ruining my life again. Yep, you're not climbing up no wall. Fuck you. Sit down. And now, prostitute, you're not even after me. Hate it when people walk purposefully towards me and then I run up to them and nothing happens. And now I'm hoping I didn't use my disguise stupidly in front of everyone, which I actually did, but it happened to be that none of those people were after me. And now I try and get a focus and a hidden at the same time and end up getting neither because the deacon stands up and I hadn't been in the hidden zone for long enough to get either of those. So that kill didn't go to plan whatsoever. And nor does this attempt at a stun as I start jumping around on those weird bags. And then, yeah, get fucked up by the gladiator, who used an unnecessarily unreasonable amount of force to kill me. He didn't really have to hit me that hard. It was totally unnecessary. All of his kills are unnecessary, so are the bombardiers. Ugh, sick bastards. But anyway, I'm looking for a deacon. I am looking for a deacon. I don't know where he is, but I can see imported I-7 again. So I'm going to do my smoke bomb throwing antics, and then let him die, because I'm trying to catch up with him. And then rush down here, comes over and poisoned my ass, and I'm like, no, I've been poisoned. Where the fuck is the deacon? Oh, there's the deacon. Die, die. Yeah! And somehow the deacon goes down. Now that is an honourable death. I should receive 900 points extra honourable death points for how awesome that kill was while I was going to die of poison. And now I get stunned here because I know imported I-7 is in disguise, but I'm thinking surely he's not going to use an ability if he's disguised, because he thinks surely his disguise is going to work. But he obviously didn't trust that his disguise was going to work, and he obviously thought I knew that he was in disguise. So he muted me and he stunned me. Fair enough. He deserved the 200 points for that. And now I'm suspicious of Mr. Clown, Mr. Sherbet Man, but I'm not sure, so I just run away and see what he does. And he comes towards me, so he completely confirms himself. So I go over there and toss my smoke bomb, put his sherbety ass on the ground. Now where's this trickster at? I see the trickster over there on the far end of the map. Then imported I-7 is hanging around again. But then the deacon goes over and delivers righteous justice to her. And this works out well because this blend group happens to be walking straight towards the trickster. I bag myself a hidden, and I'm now catching up with imported I-7. Man, how many times have I said imported I-7 in the last, like, 35 seconds? But needless to say, he was involved in almost everything that happened to me in this game. But now, I'm just going to take the kill here because I know that Rushdown is directly in front of me, and he is going to rip my kidneys out of my anal cavity. But I wanted my kill, and I had no abilities to try and stun Rushdown, so I took the kill. And then I lie on the ground for longer than I should. I don't know why I was lying on the ground. Here, at the moment, like, when I was actually playing this, I was screaming. I was like, what the fuck? I'm trying to win this game. It's so close. Let me respawn, you son of a bitch. But yeah, it eventually did let me respawn. And I moved back into the action dressed up as Green Bitch. And I can see that my target just walked into a blend group. Throw a smoke bomb so I can bag the hidden focus, but then I notice imported ice is right there, and I thought he was trying to kill me, but in fact he was trying to kill the person I was trying to kill. So it worked out for me as I managed to poach his kill, considering he was my principal rival in this game. And now I see Slag over there, so I'm going to try and just make a wild dart at her and see if she doesn't notice. Or see if she doesn't react, rather, and she reacts perfectly fine and puts me down. Well, that person is prestige level 14, so I probably shouldn't have expected to get away with that, but it didn't matter anyway. It was a fair enough time to die. I couldn't really be bothered to have a wild goose chase. But now, disguised as Green Bitch again. Deja vu. It's a shame I'm not killing the gladiator again. But now, I see Rushdown coming here, and I don't trust that he doesn't know that I'm in disguise there, because I was walking, I was fairly isolated. Wasn't in a blend group or anything, so I just dropped my smoke too. And I managed to spank that bitch down to take some more points and to push me into a fairly decent lead with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. And I'm pretty determined to win this, obviously, because there's plenty of very experienced players. Now here goes incredibly wrong, because this gladiator has just become my pursuer and I haven't realised, and I walked up to him to deliberately troll his tripwire bombs. If I see people putting tripwire bombs down, I go and blow them up so, well, they don't fuck me over later on. I go and blow them up deliberately. But he actually became my pursuer as that was happening, so he got himself, I think that may have been a hidden focus. So that was embarrassing. But anyway. Oh wow, Vizier tries to kill another Vizier, and the Vizier responds by throwing a smoke bomb at the other Vizier, and then punching the Vizier, and then turning back into a sentinel. That again was a case of somebody completely not falling for my disguise. I think it was because I was in the blend group and I was at the back, and then suddenly I did a little twitchy motion. So it made myself a little bit obvious, so I had to throw my smoke, and the Vizier beat up the other Vizier, and I have to hear that fucking laugh again. I really hate the Brigand's laugh. You probably have noticed my hatred of it by my comments that I made already, but I hate it. The amount of times I just want to shove a banana straight into her mouth until it reaches down into her lungs and ends her very soul. But anyway, that was the deathmatch. Finally a good deathmatch, because I've been having absolutely bullshit matches. Either glitchy matches or just roofy, terrible Mont Saint Michel bullshit failure matches. I'll show you some failure in a second as a little bonus clip for this video. I'll show you some failure, and you will enjoy it as much as I fucking didn't. Goodbye!
Stunned. You have taken the lead. You have been stunned. Contract lost.
What?
You have been stunned. Contract lost. You have been stunned. Contract lost.